Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Evoland 2. In the previous episode, we took on the Viking tournament in order to win the Fragment of Ice, which as it turns out wasn't the prize. But it didn't matter because we traded the prize, the Book of Boreas, to a certain Largo in exchange for the actual Fragment of Ice. Now, before we go on back to the Demonian campaign, there are a few things that I forgot to do in between, activating it and getting the medal. First things first, while we're in the present, let's head for the ruins of Demonia. Trigger event that will trigger something later on. Demonia. Utterly and completely destroyed. It is unbearable. I don't wish to see that. I'm going to speak to him. We should probably leave them alone. Yeah, and just to be safe, I'm gonna go around and talk to every demon. Can there be no hope of a better world? All of life's pleasures gone forever? At the hour of the last sunset, I shall think of you, Demonia. Before the war, Demonia was a wonderful city, a good place to live. Now see what's left of it. It's all because of you humans. But what's the use in fighting you? You won. It's over. Demons live much longer than humans. There are simply too few of us now. Within 100 years, demons will be extinct. And that's what you humans wanted, isn't it? Not really. Ugh, humans. Come to gawk at the last free demons, have you? Or maybe you'd like to capture us and make us slave away in your mine? Yeah. This sucks. Let's get out of here. Let us leave this place. Manos. Velvet seems to really care for him. Anyways, there's still a couple of other things we need to do, one of which is in the future, and seeing as how we're gonna have to go there anyways, we may as well take care of it now. Okay, I made a mistake. It's actually in the past, not in the future. So evidently somewhere south of here is yeah, here it is. Now for those of you that didn't know, this is essentially an anagram of Konami, which means we're going to need to use the Konami code, which is up, up, down, down, left, right, and then B and A, which in this case are south and north. Ta-da! Nice little reference to anybody who remembers the Konami code, which was a big thing back before Konami became a bunch of idiots. And for our efforts, we get our 24th star. Gotta remember, the count in the guide is off. Let's see, after this, all we really need to do is head face to a smithy to get our boots. Let's see what this guy says. You found Lord Nakomi's treasure? How did you manage that? Not that difficult when you know the history of games. Hey Ephesus, we got more Oricon ore for ya. Make us stuff. Yeah, that's exactly what I want, and I have exactly what I need. This is why I didn't bother buying the boots at the Viking, or Viking, whichever spelling they want to use, village. Because, one, we didn't need them at the... by the time we got the ore, we didn't really need them. And we are... Because at the time we didn't really need them, because we weren't going to be getting into any fights, plus we also had the Oricon ore that we needed in order to forge the boots. Of course, now that we have the metal, let us finally talk to Dalkin and hopefully he'll join our side. I cannot become your ally, blah blah blah. Oh yeah? We'll get a load of this. What? You carry an Imperial medal, a sacred emblem of the Emperor's trust. Which means the Emperor wishes for me to join forces with you. Well then, I have no choice. One must follow orders. Any help I can provide is yours should you need it. Dalkin, with Dalkin's help you'll be able to recruit and command an army. Prevent the Magus from reaching Demonia. He's not going to be a permanent ally just for this section. Now, you guys remember how I said I really wasn't going to do a strategy game? Well, I kinda lied. Don't click away just yet. It's more in the vein of Fire Emblem than XCOM, so it is still somewhat different. Watch out! It's a patrol from Magus's army. We have to strike quickly before they alert the rest of their forces. If your friends judge rightly, Solid Snail, you're an able strategist, but I won't let you lead our future army until I know what you are fully capable of. You take command. Should be a good way to show me what you can do. Attack! Yep, tactical RPG mode. Now, the best strategy of this is to move in a in a 3x3 grid. Why? Well, Dalkin has a special ability called Protect. Basically, any allies within that shield, if they get attacked, will be protected by him. Vina should always stay behind Dalkin so that she can heal him, as she's the only one capable of it. Oh, and if you're not attacking with them, I recommend charging up your allies. Velvet should stay to the side of him and start charging up. Menos should be in front left of Dalkin, which I guess would be around here. Start charging up. And Kuro, you can either put him in front or behind Dalkin. Depends on how brave you feel. This is pretty much going to be the strategy for the entirety of this section of the game. No, cancel. Put him here so that he can attack this guy. Yeah, counterattacks won't actually trigger his protect ability. But basic attacks will. Unfortunately, it won't allow you to counterattack enemies, but hey, what you gonna do? Okay then, Kuro is thoroughly surrounded, but that doesn't matter. Now, let's see. Velvet can attack in a conical shape, but I want to charge her up to level 3. See what we get from that. And Kuro, you can attack this soldier. Dalkin, you get your protect ready. What's his health looking like? He's fine. And Fina, you can finish this guy off with your super slash. I think I'm gonna move Dalkin up here, activate his protect, get Velvet over here, and then activate her power. Well done, an astounding victory. Solid Snail, you have what it takes to be a great commander. In fact, you seem to possess many talents. Let's move on and look for a strategic location to set up camp. Yeah, that's pretty much going to be the entirety of the battles. The only difference is going to be what enemies we face. Next up is an outpost. Let's see what we got here. Perfect. This camp probably belongs to the patrol we bumped into. Let's set up here for now. Listen here, Solid Snail. To wage war, you need troops. I can bring some over from the Empire. The more victories we secure, the more soldiers will be inclined to join up with us. Go see if you can muster troops from the command command tent. I want to say command center, but no. Then join me to secure the area. Yeah, the soldiers aren't going to be too much help. I suppose you can use them as, I guess, cannon fodder. Yeah, all we can get right now are new recruits. As a matter of fact, we can only get one new recruit. But eventually, you can start upgrading them. A recruit can turn into an archer, or a soldier, which can then be upgraded into either a knight or a cavalryman. Doubt we're going to see too many of those. Now then, let's see. Oh, one other thing. Your team members, like Menos and Velvet, can die and it won't be a big deal. Well, outside of the fact that you won't have them available for the rest of the fight. But if Kuro dies, then you have to start over because you got a game over. Let's see. Okay, just looking ahead in the strategy guide, making sure there's no collectibles for the next couple of levels, I guess you could say. Excellent. Now we have more of an advantage. If you say so. Let's move forward. It seems our problems have caught up with us. Lord Magus, the Imperial troops have landed on our shores. Already? Impossible. They're attacking, all right. Must be that wretched Colonel Dalkin. If he thinks he can foil my plans with a few greenhorns, he is sorely mistaken. Oh, we are far greater than a bunch of greenhorns. Indeed, my lord. He's a fool. Only the Colonel himself poses a risk. Oh, Magus, you poor deluded bastard. Once you dispose of him, his army will collapse like a house of cards. Me? Of course, you. Why else would I be telling you all this? I thought you merely liked being listened to, my lord. This is a matter of military tactics, and that is your specialty, is it not? Ergo, you shall lead this operation. Ah, I see. But, can I refuse? To arms! You didn't answer his question, Magus. Things are really heating up. Best to not go off half-cocked. Let's review everyone's particular skill set. I can heal anyone who's wounded. I am able to repel many foes in a single blow. I have a freeze power that prevents enemies from countering. I will provide cover if you stay close to me. And Kuro? As per usual, he will hack and slash. You have to admit, that served him pretty well. Yeah, it has. Excellent. Forward march! You're not gonna ask the recruit his skills? No, who am I kidding? He doesn't have any. Alright, let's get Dalkin over here. Move Kuro over here. Let's see, put Vina back here. Just have her charge up. She is also a ranged unit. Forgot to mention that. And let's put our new recruit right here. The only real problem I fear is the archers. They're really the only problem we have in terms of fighting, because, well, they can attack from a distance. Kuro, you just hack away at their forces. Minos, keep charging up, because they're going to get in close, and that shall be their downfall. Velvet, you start charging up as well, and Fina, you keep charging too. That's right, you idiots. Get in close. Little closer. Fools! You've fallen right into my trap. God, look at all those enemies just get down. Oh, that's why this strategy works so well. Velvet, you keep charging up. Dalkin, you keep protecting. Fina, he's still good. You just wait, because I don't have an opportune target to use my super slash on. Come on, get a little closer. Hey, wait, what happened to all the archers? Huh. I guess they were all within the blast radius. Speaking of blast radius, bye-bye. Oh, okay, that knight is a tough one. Dalkin, I'll move you over here. Let's see, I can't get him with Menos, not without moving him out of the aura of protection. But so be it. Ooh, but I can get him with Venus Super Slash. Yeah, the knights are essentially meant to be massive tanks. Still alive, huh? Fine. Not for much longer, though. Okay, yeah, for much longer. I should probably get a heal off on Dalkin just to be safe. Unfortunately, we don't get any prestige points for that one. But so be it. Dude, just give up. You're the only one left. I mean, I applaud your valor, but still. There we go. Things are starting to look up. After that victory, we should be able to build a fortified encampment that will accommodate our staff. I mean, soldiers? We're not going to stay in this dirty old camp much longer, are we? I could use a little more breathing room. Not to worry, Miss Fina. We shall be moving on to take command of the advancing troops. I've been studying the geography of this Isle of Demonia. Several paths lead to the capital. The southern road is the fastest, but that's where the bulk of the rebels' mobile forces are. The route in the north is longer, but easier to traverse. That's the path the enemy used to transport their siege weapons. It behooves us to choose carefully. Let Kuro decide. He always knows what to do, right? Alright, we'll see when we get there. Let's head out. Before that, we've got one more path to hit before we take on the decision. And before that, we'll hit up our command tent. There's a lot of equipment lying around. Evidently, they retreated in a hurry. Doesn't surprise me. They figured out who's the boss. But to simply leave without taking up arms? I imagine their commanding officer fled. Once that happens, there's no way to keep the troops from abandoning their post. That's great! If our presence is enough to scare off the Empire's senior officers, we just need to plow through. I see a command tent over there. Let us use it to recruit more soldiers. Yes, we should. Or I could use it to upgrade one of our soldiers. Could go for a soldier, higher damage and potentially higher health. Not that the recruit's been much good. Or I could go for an archer, get some ranged attacks going. Tempting. Decisions. If I go with soldier, I can get better upgrades later, like a knight and a cavalryman. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go for the soldier and get another recruit that next chance I get, I'm gonna upgrade into an archer. In all honesty, unless you go for every single encounter, which, hey, if you want to do that, go right ahead, then you probably could build up a formidable army, but it's not really necessary. Now, charge! Well, shit. This explains a lot. I think we now know why they left so quickly. This is what scared them off. Should we take off too? I believe that's out of the question for now. Let me speak with them. They are demons, so they're not like to harm us if I can explain the situation. Down with the invaders! Calm yourselves. Pray, lay down your arms. 'Tis I, Menos, son of King Arthas. I have come to liberate Demonia. Menos? The one who betrayed his own father by bringing in humans? The one who allies himself with a colonel of the Empire? Death to the traitors! Well, that could have gone better. It won't be easy to persuade them, Menos. But I do not wish to fight them. We have no choice. It's either them or us. Yeah, easy for you to say, Dalkin. Forgive me, dear compatriots, but I have a mission to fulfill. We're pretty much going to stick within this area and let them come to us. Well, minus the archers, but hey, what can you do? Now, you can go ahead and attack an enemy while outside the circle of protection. It's part of the strategy, but I'd be careful about it. Let's see, Fina, you can get there. We'll just have you charge up. Menos. Let's see, bulk of the forces seems to be around this area, so let's move Velvet over here. What the? Sorry about that, Siri activated somehow. You start charging up. Menos, you get where Velvet was and start charging up as well. Kuro, there's nothing really you can do, so just wait it out. Yeah, blue-haired demons are their archers, the red-haired ones are their melee units. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can really do to speed this up, as far as I know. So, unfortunately, we have to sit through this entire thing. I'm gonna move the recruit over here, because the soldier will do more damage to this guy. Well, more damage, not a ton of damage. Oh, and one other thing I forgot to mention. Don't worry about your recruit units dying, they'll revive after the battle. Menos, you keep charging. Kuro, you start slashing. Oof, these demons are tough. Velvet, you keep charging as well, and Fina. Should I heal the soldier? Yeah, I think he'll be fine. You just keep charging up. That's it, get a little closer. Fools. I'm fairly certain Velvet could take care of the guys on the bottom, so I might want to consider moving Menos further up to take out more of those archers with a super punch. Oof. But right now I need to get Dalkin healed. Because without him, I lose out on my protection. Let's see, I think it might be best to move the soldier over to the left. get Menos where the soldier was. And that should give me the maximum... Yeah, maximum area of effect. It'll even get some of the ones on the bottom. Didn't kill them all, but that's not too big of a deal. Ow, and of course he survives. But luckily I've got the recruit to finish him off. Alright, Dalkin. Please survive this. Of course, even if you don't, I think Velvet might be enough to finish them off. Well, except for the archers that are running away. Hold on. Got a nice little heal for you if you make it. If. Ooh, come on, just hang in there for a couple more attacks. Okay, first things first, let's see. If I move her over one square, I should be able to take out everybody except for that one archer up there. So, in that case, I'm probably going to move Kuro out the way. But first things first, let's get a heal going. If I'm right, then there shouldn't be any threatening enemies to take out Kuro once this goes off. Yep, I was right. Now, what's his health? Yeah, I could probably finish him off. There we go. Oh, wait, no, there's still one left. Got anybody who can reach him? That's a no. Nope, not even the recruit. Alright, Dalkin, get back to protecting. Oh no. War is truly a woeful thing. Here we are, forced to clash with those we sought to protect. I'm deeply sorry, Menos, and I know how you feel. Don't give up, Menos. We're gonna stop Magus and save your people. At any rate, we now face two enemies. We'll have to exercise even more caution. I hope to save more of my kind than we will have killed. All this is futile otherwise. Oh boy. Well, I did say I was going to upgrade one of them into an archer as soon as I got the chance, and I'm going to do that now. Because I don't have enough to upgrade my soldier anyways. And being a ranged unit will make him very useful. Now then, let's see. Yeah. Gonna have to read over the guide later on, but with that, we are out of time for this episode. So, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, and I will see you guys in the next episode.